First of all, assalamu alaikum and good morning. I think, yes, I could say good morning. So, what I'm planning to do for this session is we're going to introduce each ourselves.
Last panel.
And after that, I will give to each panelist like about 4 minutes to tell us why the subject, why it's better for us about sustainability. And we'll start the discussion from there. So my name is Muhammad Alawi. I head a company in shopping mall and hotels. It's called Ritzy Market in Saudi Arabia. It's owned Ritzy Mall and Elaf Hotels. It's a part of a group called Sidco Holding, which they operate in 52 countries around the world. It's a part of a big banks. If you heard about NCB Bank in Saudi Arabia, the founder, the Mahfouz family, has been established this group. And I chair the Shopping Center Committee in Jeddah Chamber. I'm also member on the board of the Middle East Shopping Center Council here in Dubai. And I'm also a board trustee of ICC, International Shopping Center Council in New York.
Thank you so much, and I feel really privileged to be here today with this great panel and audience. My name is Medea Centini. I'm actually a media broadcasting expert. I work for OSN full-time. But in my spare time, I co-founded an organization called C3, Consultant Coach for a Cause, which is supporting social entrepreneurs, emerging and established ones, with expert support. Normally, we do see a lot of great ideas out there, innovative ideas that are impactful for our communities. And one thing that entrepreneurs sometimes lack is expert support, either because they don't find it easily or because it's too expensive. So basically, we gather experts from all sorts of sectors that volunteer their time and expertise to emerging social entrepreneurs. We started about 4 years ago, a little bit as a hobby, and then we saw such a great need out there, not only in the UAE but also across the region. And we're now at a point where we kind of try to scale as much as we can to support entrepreneurs across the region. It's been a great journey so far.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Warwick Hillman from Australia, if you can't pick the accent. And thank you for the invite for today. Rightship, that I'm CEO of the last 15 years, we've been in sustainability in a couple of different ways. I suppose started life as looking for sustainability of seafarers' lives. So it was about removing substandard shipping from the maritime industry. It was about giving users of that of shipping transparency into what was actually happening out there. And so we started that process. We were successful around that. Thankfully, our business driver was not profit. It was around that sustainability piece. More recently, we've been working very hard in the CO2 space, so and using very much the same model that we started with, and by providing transparency, providing information. My view is that most of the people out there are of good values, of good intent. Sometimes you just need to give them the tools to be able to carry that out on a daily basis. And so just like you can buy a fridge with an energy rating, just like you can buy your car with an energy rating, what we set about doing was giving ships energy ratings so that people could make a choice about whether they wanted to use a Hummer or whether they wanted to use a Prius for carrying their own cargoes. And so, and that's led to a whole lot of another initiatives around the place to further develop that up and I suppose tackle the biggest problem that we have around sustainability, and that's climate change and the effect of CO2. And so we continue to work in that space, and only yesterday partnering up with Google and partnering up with a couple of other organisations to take that initiative to another level. And so it's all about finding those right partners in that space. Thank you.
Yasser Doibus, CEO of Insight ESCO. He's just arrived. If you will applaud for him to contribute to the panel.
My name is Emil Samara. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer of Diamond Group. As I said earlier, it's a real estate company responsible for developing of the sustainable city in Dubai, as well as the group is very much involved into waste management here in Dubai. We are handling around 3,000 tons of solid waste a day through segregation, and we built a mechanical sorting plant here in Dubai to take care of 3,000 tons of waste. For me, I'm a telecom guy. I spent more than 20 years in the telecom sector and across the region in the Middle East, Africa and Europe. Sustainability is a new topic to me. I started to be involved in sustainability in 2009, and thank God that we managed to achieve something. And in a brief, the group and our vision, in fact, is to prove that sustainable developments are possible, they are profitable, and they don't have to be more expensive than any other houses, solutions, technologies, and so on and forth. And I think we have some successes here and there. And now we are working on many projects similar to our project in Dubai on much bigger scale outside Dubai.
Hello everybody, I'm Yasser Davis, the CEO of Insight ESCO. And Insight ESCO is an energy service management company. The company operates in UAE and the Middle East. Of course, we have also another office in Canada and Toronto. We are specialized in the energy and water conservation products and services. Our business model is to finance and guarantee the savings for the clients, which is introduced here in the Middle East recently. We work with the government, especially in Saudi Arabia. We introduced the water conservation campaigns and awareness, and as of today, we've been very successful there to achieve more than 6 billion Saudi Riyal water saving. Investment is around 320 million. At the same time, we are technology integrators. We introduce always a new technology to the market, like we have put in the market now a nanotechnology, which is a thermal coating, handling the market here and in Saudi Arabia. It's very challenging, especially for the weather here in the summer. We did a lot of projects here in the water conservation UAE. So far, our achievement up to 70% water conservation and saving. The payback period to the clients is around 6 months to 1 year. Depends on the type and nature of development. In terms of energy also, we are carrying now or developing a new education program to the students, which is very important to educate people from early stage on how to consume and how to save the water and the resources they have, it rather than just come in a new technology and introduce it to the market without awareness. As of today, we have executed projects with DEWA, with FIWA, with SIWA. In Abu Dhabi, we are carrying a new initiative with the government. So far, we have presented ourselves in the market as a unique company in this technology, and we are trying to differentiate ourselves the way we operate our business model. At the same time, the guaranteed saving business model helping us to educate the client and build the credibility with our clients and to execute the projects. Thank you very much.